What's going on, guys? My name's Simon. Welcome back to another video inside of Assetto Corsa. In this video we will be doing a ridiculous challenge where I will take the Red Bull X2010, the probably fastest realistic Assetto Corsa mod out there, versus Assetto Corsa's slowest car, the Abarth 595SS. Now the Red Bull X2010 S1, which I have here, has 1,500 horsepower, definitely not 5,000, and something like 400 newton meters of torque, maybe 600, and a top speed of 450 kilometers per hour. So I have set up a 2-lap race here at the Nordschleife, and we are going to see just how long it takes us to lap the Abarth 595SS. So let's get straight into this. The setup, we're just going to leave that as totally standard. We don't need 65 litres. We'll just stick 35 in. I know that's probably far too much, but I can't really be bothered to do anything else. So here we are. Let's rev it up. Of course, the Red Bull X2010 with a hell of a lot of downforce. It is a fan car. Lights out and we are off. The Red Bull X2010, obviously a fan car. So it has a big old fan on the back of it, stopping the, well, not stopping anything, but it basically sucks the air out from underneath the car. And, oh gosh, this is very challenging to do with the speeds. It sucks the air out from underneath the car, creates a low pressure zone, which adds so much downforce to the car. It is absolutely insane. And you can see there already 300 kph coming through the flue plats now. Oh dear, we've gone off the course now. Oh, keep it in there, Simon. There we go. Tyres all absolutely stone cold at the minute. Yeesh. 5th gear, 350 k's now. 6th gear. Keep it on the course, Simon, would you? Gee, man. Now, braking about now. The 3rd gear will take through this corner. This is definitely not going to be like one of Jimmy Broadbent's XYZ car versus the Nordschleife videos. He can take this car around the Nordschleife in something like 4 minutes. I definitely can't, as you've probably been able to guess with the lack of driving ability so far in the video. Of course, this car is absolutely berserk, and it is near enough impossible to keep on the track, as I've proven many times at this stage. You don't know, sometimes you have too much confidence, sometimes you have too little. Like there, I had a little bit too little confidence, and now coming through to, oh dear, miss. Probably gonna miss everything because I'm bad at driving. There's the turn. Look at that. Did you see how much the car just stuck? It just turned in like an absolute beast. Oh dear, I've really misjudged that. 3rd gear, buried the throttle. Our tyre's only really just coming up to temperature now by the looks of things. Look at this downforce. This car probably wouldn't be brilliant at racing in, oh dear, in Formula 1 because of the amount of downforce it has, although I'm not sure fan cars do much to sort of stop racing with the amount of aero they have, because they probably don't really have much aero. Oh dear, the fan probably doesn't do much in terms of dirty air, is what I'm trying to say. 7 gears in this thing, doesn't have 8 because it doesn't. This car, oh, if you didn't know, this car doesn't, oh my word, what's happened there? I don't know. We're just going to continue on. This car is a concept, so it doesn't actually exist in real life. It was basically the guys at PlayStation or Sony or something came to Red Bull and said, build the fastest car you can outside of all regulations, and we'll put it in one of the Gran Turismo games, I believe it was. Just look at this now. I wonder where the Abarth is on the track at the minute. Probably absolutely nowhere. Look at the cornering speeds it has. I mean, I'm driving it absolutely terribly, but yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear the force feedback on the wheel. You probably can because of the very quick movements. Tyres are going to be really dirty after that trip to the gravel. The tyres all up to heat. Oh, up to heat now. Oh dear. No, they're all up to temperature. All heated up is what I'm trying to say. Now, fourth gear through here. Bogged it massively because I crashed. But what do you expect from Simon SNB, the rally master? I'm only good at rally. I'm not good at anything else. And I'm not even good at rally. So, Will It Rally is just sort of, oh dear, all my main series in which I crash a lot. So, there we go. Oh, the oversteer. Oh, I have ABS and traction control in this thing, it seems. I'm not sure if that's what it's like in real life. But, hey-oh, Assetto Corsa always seems to forget my settings. So whatever. Fifth gear now, 350, 60, 70 Ks now. Going to be absolutely launching up towards 450 Ks. That is 420 now. Oh, no, 419 at the minute. It's going to be 420. There we go. Coming over the crest here, it's going to be a downhill, and there's going to be a bit of time gained. I think I saw 424 kph there. Oh dear, I've completely ruined everything, it seems. Slow down to 35 kph. Right, there you go. Come on, clutch kick. There we go. Now it's worked. Got a massive penalty there for completely cutting the course, which is more than understandable. I do apologise because you're probably, well, I'm hearing my force feedback through my headphones, so you can almost definitely hear it through the microphone, I'd imagine. Sorry, my mouth is a little bit dry from the furious commentating. Look at this. Stringing them corners together like I'm knitting. I don't actually know how to knit. Most people don't, actually, if you hadn't figured already. Now, where is this Abarth 595 SS? Because this is a challenge where I try and lap it. Oh my word, I got on the curb and that was a big mistake. And I'm in the barrier at what was probably over 200 kilometers an hour. Brake now. Second gear. Could have taken that in third, probably should have. Oh my word. The back tyres are slightly worn, as you'd expect, really. Brake just before the turn there. Look at that, hit the apex of there and there, lose the back end slightly, bury the throttle, and there we go, absolutely beautiful. Now I've sort of got the layout of the track in my mind. I sort of can figure out where I'm going and what I'm doing and the corner speeds and the gears and braking points and stuff. Sort of managed to calm down. That's one trait I do have that isn't very beneficial. I try and go absolutely 100% all the time, which doesn't work out, so been trying recently to sort of just tone it down a notch. There we go. And I've hit the wall. But yeah, I need to tone it down a notch sometimes and just drive the car in a cruisy sort of manner. I suppose it comes from watching all the professional drivers and you see them and they look like they're going absolutely flat out all the time. There we go, hit that apex. I have set the time of day to something like 9:30 AM or 10 AM or something, so the glare on the windscreen is absolutely terrible, as now I've gone on the grass and my tyres are going to be absolutely ruined from that. Hit that curb, hit the wall, thought that was flat, it's actually not. Now we've managed to do that and all the tyres are slightly more worn, as you'd expect. Gonna need a replay cam of that, so you'll probably have seen that in the one of the top corners, probably the top right. So now, if we don't lap this Abarth, then I'm going to be absolutely furious. Oh, here he is, speaking of the devil, there he goes. Oh my word. Speak of the devil, I talk about not lapping him. And then he's right there and we've lapped him immediately. That was like, I don't know, maybe 2/3 of a lap, half a lap. Look at this. Absolutely brilliant. We've done all of that and he hasn't even completed his first lap. I probably could have got him in just over a lap had I been driving well. I've done a 5-minute time as my best, 5-minute flat, and Jimmy Broadbent did near enough a 4-minute flat, so there's a skill difference between a shed boy and myself, a cupboard boy. There we go. Just flick it through the corners. Nice and easy. Coming over the crest now. Brake about now. Not quite sure about where I'm going in this part of the circuit. Oh, I've lost it on the grass and I've spun out, hit the wall at about 200 miles an hour. And that's an absolutely horrific crash. But we're going to carry on nonetheless because the driver can't die because he's not real. Right, let's try and take the second carousel. Oh, with some degree of skill. We sort of have there, sort of worked. Slid through it, basically. Got up on the curb and, well, it went sort of downhill from there. Oh, I got on the curb there and on the grass, and that was a mistake, and I regret it, and I've spun out, and I'm sort of kind of dead. Actually, let's do a sort of race start. So there's 50 kph, there's 100 kph. Look at how fast this thing accelerates. 300 kilometers an hour, 350 k's. There's 400 k's now. 420, 25, 30, 7th gear, 427, I saw 427 there for a second. Right, 2nd gear through here. We're going to come through now to finish the race. What a win, first time I've ever won at anything. Straight into the barriers. Now, let's look at the time of the Abarth when he crosses the line, which will be about in, I don't know, 20 years, 15, 20 years maybe, 14 if we're lucky. So I will be legally allowed to drive a car before the time the Abarth crosses the finish line. And now we wait. Steve there in the red ear defenders looks absolutely enthralled at the race which has just gone on. He is absolutely loving life, holding his little lollipop there. That is fantastic. He doesn't seem like a chatty man, does Steve? He's there to do one job and he does it with such precision and excellence. And he doesn't let anyone distract him, not even me. Not even this beautiful car. Abarth is taking its time, which you can only expect from a car capable of 130 kilometers an hour. He might be coming along the... well, he might nearly be close to the big long straight there. So, it'll only be maybe 20 minutes that I have to wait, so I can probably go and get myself a cup of tea whilst I am sat here doing nothing. So, how's your day been? Let me know in the comments section. Going anywhere nice on your holidays? Hope so. I'm already on my summer holidays from school because my school breaks up really early in the year. May the 28th. There we go, May 28th we broke up. And schools in other places break up in like mid-July, so I get 2 extra months basically. Which is always nice. On that YouTube grind, you know. I'm just talking absolute rubbish here because there's absolutely nothing happening on screen. So I'll get back to you once the Abarth crosses the line. Whenever that may be. I might be old and grey and going to collect my pension, but hey-oh, it's content and it's for the greater good and it'll have to do. Okay, so it appears the Abarth didn't actually finish the race, it was that slow. I did it in 10 minutes flat, and he did it in 13 minutes, and then he basically got told to go home. So that worked out, yeah, well enough, I suppose. We did lap him, just after I said we probably weren't going to lap him, which is rather ironic and just my luck. So yes, I suppose if you did enjoy this video, then please do leave a like, and feel free to subscribe for more gaming, sim racing, flight simming nonsense. But apart from that, my name's been Simon, and I'll see you in the next video.